Good morning, good afternoon, Sunday 8 students. Today I am going to teach you the poetry, The Charge of the Light Brigade by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Now in this particular poetry, we learn the duties of a soldier. Now, in the army, you have certain groups or battalion or a troop. They are under a particular commander-in-chief. He is the head of a particular battalion. Now, the duty of a soldier is obedience. You have to obey. You have to listen to the command given by your officer in charge. Now, this poetry is based on the Crimean War, the battle between Britain and Russia. Okay. The Light Brigade means it is a group of soldiers who fight on horseback. They are with swords and lances. Okay. So they have a different zone to fight. Now, in this particular poetry, the commander-in-chief had made a big mistake. Okay. And he gave the orders to attack the enemies. Now, everyone knew that there was a big mistake made. A wrong command was given. But the duty of a soldier is to listen to his officers in charge, and they will not ask any reason. They are not going to reason out. Their duty is to just follow the instructions accordingly, and you have to either do or die. Okay. So, as we proceed with the poetry, I shall be explaining. Now the first stanza is like this. Half a league, half a league. Now league means a collection of soldiers, a collection of people. Okay, now there are two meanings to league. Either one league is equivalent to 3 miles. Okay, some books give the meaning of league as 3 miles. Half a league means 1.5 miles. That is the distance. Here we talk about half a league means half a battalion, half a troop of soldiers. Okay, the collection of, if they were 1200, half means 600. So now half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Okay, now this is, now it is a poetry. It has got a rhythm. Okay, the rhythm means when you see the soldiers march, they go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So the poetry also goes in that flow. So half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Okay. Now the commander-in-chief is giving orders and they are marching. All in the valley of death. Okay. Now they were marching towards or moving on horseback towards the valley of death. It is a metaphor where the enemy's camp or the tent, or where they were stationed. Okay, they were moving towards that means towards the Russian camps. Now it was considered to be a valley of death. Now in certain mountain regions, there are areas, there are certain valleys that people they go and they don't return back. It is called the valley of no return. So likewise, the poet, he compares the enemy's camp to the valley of death. That means it is 100% sure that these soldiers, the British soldiers who are moving towards the Russian camp, are not going to return back. Road the 600. Okay. That means there were total amount of soldiers in this brigade was 600. Okay. Now again he says, forward the light brigade. Now the commanding officer is saying, forward the light brigade, charge for the guns, he said. Means attack the gunners. The Russians were fully equipped with the artillery. They had cannons, they had machine guns, they had all sorts of, ammunition with them. And this commander-in-chief said, charge for the guns, attack the gunners. Then, into the valley of death rode the 600. Now, you will find in this particular poetry, certain lines have been repeated. Into the valley of death rode the 600. Okay. When such lines are repeated in a poetry, or in a story, or in a song, the literary device used is called a refrain. What is it called? It is called a refrain. Or the figure of speech used here is a refrain. A refrain means a repetition of a particular line or word that comes very often in a poetry or in a song or in a story. So I shall just keep it till this. Then tomorrow I shall explain the next two stanza. Okay. Thank you.